Hello everyone, and I hope you all are doing well. Today I'm gonna do the Euro USD chart analysis for today's trade. So let's get started. So let's take a look at the news we are having. And we are having multiple news into the market today, but the major high impact news is at 6 p.m. and 7:30 p.m. Indian Standard Time, of course. And be cautious around these levels since these timings would be a high spread and high volatile timing. So now let's move to the charts. This is the monthly chart as usual. I'll be starting from the monthlies. So please bear with me and try to learn. So the price was having equal lows. The price swept these equal lows and broke this high. This gave us a strong low. The price reacted from this strong low but couldn't break this high but broke below this strong low. This gave us a bearish bias into the monthly time frame. So after breaking the strong low, the price retraced back to this area over here where the candle had taken the high of the previous monthly candle, making this a strong zone of reaction. And the price reacted from this strong zone and moved into the downward direction, but couldn't break below all these equal lows, rather, it swept it. This sweeping of the equal lows gave the market a bullish push. So currently we are into a sideways zone in the monthly levels because we are inside this candle. So there is nothing more to see into the monthlies. Let's jump to the weeklies. Now this is the weekly chart we are having, and we can clearly see that we are having some kind of equal highs over here. The price was respecting this order flow and it is still unmitigated. So we can go into the upside direction. But we also have this unmitigated wick into the downward direction. But what we are doing currently is the price is respecting this order flow or this overall move into the smaller time frames. So let's jump to daily to have a precise picture of it. So now this is the daily chart, and what do we have? We have this, let's see the bigger picture first. We have this strong high into the market, and what do we have here is the price had reacted from this order flow or this swing over here, but currently we are within this candles zone. So this is the zone which had taken liquidity from this particular area and moved into the upside direction. As I was expecting that the price is going to take these equal highs, the previous session, that is yesterday, the price took the equal highs. And if you want to watch that video, you can move towards the previous video, or I'll be putting the link over here. So yeah, so now for a precise picture, since we have not broken this equal highs, rather it has been swept by the market, there is a possibility that we can move into the downward direction, then have a reaction from this unmitigated zone. So for a confluence, let's try to find into the smaller time frames. So now this is the thing we are having, and this is making this a equal high actually. So most likely, if we are going to respond from this particular area, we are going to see these highs going. But if we are going to break this particular candle, I'll be marking it this. Okay. Yeah. So if we are going to break below this particular candle, most likely we are going to have a reaction from the higher time frames POI, that is daily's POI, and then move into the upside direction or show a reaction towards either side. So what's happening? So now what do we have here is we are having these two POIs. So now let's move to the 1 hours. This is the 1 hour chart, and we can clearly see that this is all mitigated into the 1 hour. So I'll be deleting it. So what we have here is we are having this unmitigated POI for the price, and it had already taken these equal highs, so it is quite significant for me. So if we are going to disrespect this level, most likely we are going to go into the downward direction towards the higher time frames POI. So for us, the current invalidation zone is here. Right. So now what are we expecting for the today's session? what's the bias of the market for today. So what do we have is we are having these equal highs. So most likely, if we are going to have a reaction from this particular zone and Asia session is going to be taken in this uh, London session, most likely we are going to see a sweep from here and move into the downward direction. And if we are not going to have a sweep of these equal highs but a candle closure, most likely we are going to move into the upside direction and take highs of the higher time frames. So let's be pretty much more clear into the smaller time frames that we are having these equal highs. And if we are going to respond from this particular zone and move into the upside direction, taking these equal highs with without a candle closure, that is being swept by the market and moved into the downward direction, most likely we are going to take these lows and going to touch this higher time frames levels. So for my bias today is I'll be waiting for the price to give an either side reaction from this equal highs, that is a candle closure or a wick closure, and that will decide my bias for today's trade. So now this is pretty much it. Let's move to the next round, that is questions round. So what do we have in our question today is, in candlestick charting, which pattern consists of a small body candlestick following by a larger body candlestick with the second candlestick fully engulfing the first one? So the first option is bearish engulfing, the second option is doji, and the third option is piercing line. So write the answer in the comment, and if you're having a detailed uh, analysis of it or you have the experience of it, do write into the comment, and I like and pin the best comment so that other people can know that this is the right answer. So now this is pretty much it. Thank you for watching.